So I can count on my hands over the course of the last 20 years how many times I've stopped and said, I'm in the right place at the right time. I haven't said it much. I mostly say, should I have left New York? Should I have gone on that tour? Should I have made that left turn on the red light? But since being here in front of you last year was when I began this journey to apply to cantorial school, I started to find these little moments, and I wanted to just share one of those moments with you that I had shared with Jan. A few months after we were here, I was asked to lead a Hanukkah Shabbat dinner for this producer friend of mine who wanted to host a Shabbat Hanukkah dinner for non-Jewish fellow industry people, because she started to fall in love with the ritual and wanted to share the ritual, and would I come and lead it? And it was the first time I was starting to be asked to be a leader. And so I get there early, and she wanted me to taste everything to make sure it tasted okay. And I explained that's not what a cantor does, but I was very happy to taste everything. And I was sitting in the living room, waiting for people to come in. You'll have to forgive me. And a woman walks in, beautiful woman, and she walks up to me and she says, "Hi, I'm Tamika." And I say, "Oh, Shabbat Shalom, I'm Rena." And she pulls back and she grabs her heart and she says, "What?" And I said, "Shabbat Shalom, I'm Rena." And she said, "I have to sit down." And I thought, great, I'm already saying the wrong things at the wrong time. I always do that. So she takes a breath and she says, "I'm Tamika Lawson. I'm the founder of Make a Film." And it's an organization like Make-A-Wish where she gets scripts of terminally ill children and she puts A-list filmmakers and celebrities and she makes these films. And she said the first film she ever made was by a little girl who had passed away. Woo! And it was her birthday. And before she walked in the door, she was sitting in her car on Facebook. And she saw that the girl's father had posted a tribute to his daughter, saying, "Happy birthday, we miss you, we love you." And Tamika wrote, "You'll never guess where I'm about to go," because the girl was Jewish and her family's Jewish. And Tamika said, "I'm going to my first Shabbat." And the father says, "Rena would be proud." And Rena shows up when you most need it. And she walked into that room, and I said, "Shabbat Shalom, I'm Rena." So she told me this story, and I'm a mess, and she's a mess, and everyone else is confused. And we rush into a bedroom, and we spend a moment together, and we make a short video for Rena's father, Ari Goldberg, in Philadelphia. And she tells me about Rena's film, The Magic Bracelet, that had just an amazing story to it. And I realized at that moment that I was in the right place at the right time for myself, because I was being seen as someone of service. And I wanted to dedicate my life to that. And I also realized that I was in the right place at the right time for her, and for Ari and his wife, and for Rena. And it wasn't about me anymore. We forget that sometimes it's the other person that needs us to be in that place at the right time. And if we put ourselves aside for a moment, we can witness this magic that happens around us. We live in a city that's full of traffic and bad drivers and impatience and fear that leads to some very selfish actions. But if we start recognizing the effects our actions have on each other, perhaps we can be less of a city of angels and more of a city of man. We can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city. Not a city of angels, but we can build a city of men. We may not reach the ending, but we can start. Slowly but truly mending, brick by brick and heart by heart. Now, maybe now, we start learning how we can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city. Not a city of angels, but we can build a city of men.